Hi, and welcome to Miss Cell Creations. Today we are going to make this adorable little jar I got from Temu, and it is covered in flowers. This is going to be a whole lot of painting on a background that's not... I'm not entirely do I do a clear background with a hint of green so that it looks like... That's what we're going to do. I just answered my own question. Thank you for that. We're going to take and we're going to add some Let's Resin green alcohol ink. You always want to make sure that you mix this up really well so that all the sediment that's on the bottom... Oh, I have not opened this yet. So all the sediment that is down on the bottom gets mixed into the alcohol. You can use like one of those push pins that you would put into a piece of corkboard, or I don't remember where I got this pin at, but it's a pin inside of this little cap. But whatever you're using, when you go to pull the pin out, especially if you've already shaken it, make sure that you have something on top of it, because when it comes off, it's going to explode. This one wasn't bad, but I've had alcohol ink literally going everywhere. So always make sure that you have that covered when you pull that pin out so that we don't make a mess. I don't need this to be super strong. I did add my Marabou alcohol ink. I'm addicted to this stuff. I put it in everything. Love this stuff. I did add some of that to give it some shimmer. And then I also added some of our crushed crystal. But I think, and you know, a little bit of this goes a long ways. However, I want this to be super sparkly against that green to give us almost like a moss texture. Has anybody ever added this much alcohol or this much crushed? Oh my gosh, do I? Yep, we're gonna do it. I've never done it. Let's see what happens. Oh god. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see how bad this is gonna be. I want it to be a little greener because this is 4 ounces of resin. I went ahead and measured it with alcohol. I poured alcohol in it and then dumped it out and measured it that way. All right, let's see what this does. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get some glue, and we're going to put a couple of drops of glue in here just so that all of that fine, oh man, so all of that fine glitter, that crushed crystal, doesn't just sink to the bottom of our jar, which will sit at the top around the rim, and I don't want that. I want it to be down into our jar. So, move all my stuff here. I'm going to take, and I'm going to drain my paddle on the side over here. Can't see it, sorry. I'm just going to let that drain. I'm going to add some glue to that. This is just some clear Elmer's glue or PVA glue, whatever you call it where you're from. It's 1 drop per ounce. And 4. And this should turn into almost like a slime texture. If you ever played with slime when you were a kid, even if you didn't, you're gonna know when it's good, because it's gonna be super gloopy gloppy. I'm just mixing it up off the sides to make sure we got it all mixed in. Stir in the bottom, because no mixer out there is gonna mix this 100%. So this is just making sure that we are getting it everywhere. Getting all of that off the sides. And see how it's slimy like. That'll be a real pretty color. I don't think I want to add any more green. I think we're good. Alright, I'm going to run that through my debubbler. And then we will pour it into our little vase. Before I put it in my debubbler, I always spray the top of it with 99% alcohol just to put a thin layer on it, and that's so that as the bubbles rise, it pops when it hits the alcohol, and I have never had one boil over. Now that I've said that. All right, we'll be right back when that comes out of the debubbler. Now the side of our mold has a lot of little intricate parts. Lots of little flower pieces. I'm a little worried with this being thick that it's going to cause me some grief. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some alcohol down in there. And then I'm just going to go around. And yes, there's already resin in here, so I'm making a mess of my fingers. But this is worth the peace of mind that I might be able to avoid bubbles if I'm going to do it. So, wipe that off before I make a mess. Then we're going to pour this nice and slow. And hope all goes well. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that color. That's so pretty. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. Again, you never know what you're going to get with a Temu mold. But I think it's going to be alright. I'm just squishing the sides around a little bit, making sure I get into all the crooks and crannies. Hopefully. I'm going to do that to the bottom. Especially make sure that there's nothing, nowhere for them to hide. Alright, we're going to top it off and then we're going to let it cure and come back and then start the fun. We'll unmold it and start painting all of our little flowers. This is going to be just enough. You could probably get away with 4.5, maybe even 5 ounces, especially if you don't mind extras, and I don't. I should have went ahead and just did 5. And this is one of those molds that looks like that you do not want to top off because it's hand cut around the edge there. So, I mean, this is okay. I probably could have got another, well, I don't know. That's pretty close. Scrape every last drop out of there. But I think we are just fine. Yep, it is up to the bottom. Oh yeah, and we're like 1/4 of an inch. Before you hit the mold, so we're good. All right, I'm gonna clean up my mess and we will be back once this is ready to unmold. All right, my lovelies, let's see what we got to work with here. Break that seal. Then I have a bottle of, this is just soapy water. That I didn't get primed. Making a mess already. And if you just squeeze around the edge of the mold and push that water down and around, that'll loosen that mold up for you and make it hopefully a little easier to get out. And my goal here, other than flicking myself with water, is to just roll this down. Be super careful because this bottom part can be super sharp. Oh, perfect. And you squeeze and twist. Make sure you get this folded right side out again so it doesn't ruin your mold. Let go of my fingers. All right. So pretty. Oh, wow. I love the green. That's a very pretty, very, very pretty green. All right, let's see. I'm gonna have to dry that off now. And then I'm gonna just get some markers out and we're gonna go to town. We're gonna color this like we're in kindergarten. Actually, I'm gonna run this over and use my sander and sand that down before I cut myself because we both know that is exactly what's going to happen. I'll be right back. Wipe off our cup so that we don't have dust all over it. Whoops. Here we go. Much more better. More better, more better. Okay. So, I have to decide, do we want them all different colors? And you know what? We're in spring, so we're going to do it. Let me get some colors picked out, and I will be right back again. Alright, we gave all those a nice little shaky shake to get the ink all revved up. And I do have some stems. I think I'm going to start there. So I picked out this green. Might be too dark. We're going to see. So these are Let's Resin acrylic markers. This stuff is phenomenal. Very, very, very juicy markers. And here's what it looks like. This was a 72 pack. And love these things. Probably some of the best markers. Actually, the best markers I have ever dealt with anyway. Yeah, you're not going to see that. We need something lighter and brighter. Just want to give them a shake. And I think I'm going to try this one. The other one's more of an olive color. Now we're talking. And see how I'm getting up on the side of the flower? We are not going to worry about that. First of all, if whoever I give this to, or if I put it online, if they're that picky, they don't have to buy it. And if I give it away, if they're that picky, they can give it to somebody else. I have tremors, and I have come to deal with that it is what it is, and I will put it in the description if I put it in my Etsy store that I do have tremors, so there will be flaws in the paint because I don't have a steady hand. So it will say if you're not interested in mistakes, then my stuff is not where you want to look. I have come to deal with it, and if other people choose not to, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. I have absolutely no control over my tremors. It's a pretty color. It's almost like a gold, green gold. Oh, well, actually, that was perfect. And I'm just going to start coloring flowers. Trying not to get too side by side. I'll put you on a fast forward. And we'll be back when this is done. So I'm adding just a little bit, ooh, a lot less than that. Oh, I see, of crushed crystal into some UV resin. And then I'm just going to mix this up. And this is just a paintbrush that's dedicated for nothing except for UV resin, so I don't ever let it get into the sunlight. I always keep it in a dark place and protected from all UV lights. And I'm just going to go around and I'm going to paint this entire jar with UV resin and seal in all of this marker that we just spent all this time on. You want to get all the crooks and crannies. I definitely want to make sure I get it on that background. That's going to make that green glitter really pop. Or the green background. The green glittery background really pop. Blah, 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 blah. And then we are done with this. I'm going to stick it in the UV lamp and cure it real good. And then this will be done. So I will bring you right back as soon as we are finished. So I just had a box laying over the top of it so that it would keep the UV lamp light inside. And there we go. Isn't that cute? It's nowhere near perfect. I can't get it perfect. It is what it is. I might just give it to my mom for Mother's Day. Is that crazy at my age to still give my mom potted flowers that I've made? Flower. Oh, how funny. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. This mold was totally worth it. This was a Temu mold, super inexpensive and super cute. You could also pour this in ResinCrete, and just like we did our bunny molds that we poured. Oh, they're over there. A couple episodes, I'll put a picture here. The same thing as we did there. You could do this for your kids to give to their mom for Mother's Day. Give it to them with some paints and let them have at it. Super cute. What a great, great gift that would be for any mom. Super cute. All right, thanks guys so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hopefully I've earned your subscription, and that will also notify you when we have new videos coming out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. I answer all of those every single time. And until next time, we'll see you then. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Whoops.
I got my gloves and my mixing cup, clear as the creek when the sun comes up. Pouring drains into every mold, liquid glass, watch it take hold. It's a slow dance, a patient hand, time and care in every strand.